everybody, this is Amy Kynes from Ready Aim Teach. Welcome to 2020. I hope your new year has gotten off to a terrific start, and I hope as you're back in school, things have started really smoothly. But maybe they haven't. Maybe as you got back to school, things didn't quite go as smoothly as you had hoped. Sometimes that happens. And sometimes it happens because when your students were at home, things weren't as smooth as they normally are at school. For many of your students, school is the most routine place that they have in their lives. When they come to school, there are routines in place, there's a structure in place that they can count on. They know what to expect, they know how things run, and that's because of what you have set up. But when those students go home, especially for an extended period of time, that's not always the case. So if you're finding now that things are a little bit scattered or kids aren't following the same routines that they had followed really nicely as you were getting towards the break, understand it's because they've been out of that routine for now probably 10 days to 2 weeks. So what you might need to do now is go back and revisit a routine, reteach a routine, or maybe teach a routine to start with. So where do you begin? First of all, think about which routine is the place where you're losing the most time or that's providing the most frustration for you right now. And that's where you start. Pick one routine. We've talked about this at the beginning of the school year, but this is a really important time to revisit those routines. Select one routine that's really important to go back to now. Now, if this is a routine that you taught ahead of time in the beginning of the school year, you're not actually going to have to spend too much time revisiting it now. But if it's new, you really will need to spend that time. We provided a terrific resource for you here to help you with that. But remember, your students have been on winter break, so they've been out of the routine. And even your students who typically will follow what you say lockstep have been out of the routine. So parents or caregivers might have just kind of thrown routines to the winds and let kids stay up too late or really reveled in the fact of having no routines. So take a survey of your classroom and think about, are there places where now things are kind of falling apart or we're losing instructional time? And you might just have to go back and teach a routine. Teaching that simple routine might give you tons of time back for the important things of teaching and learning so that you can go back to having the fun and really restart this year just like you wanted to. If we can support you in any way, of course, reach out to us. Our website is www.readyaimteach.com. We're really excited to continue to support you in every way that we can. On behalf of all of us at Ready Aim Teach, thank you for what you do for students each and every day. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.